Hello, you guys. This is going to be a Gemini full moon guidance reading for the full moon in Gemini on December 12th through the 13th, depending on what part of the world you're on. So it could either fall on the 12th or the 13th, which is Monday and Tuesday. Sorry, Monday and Tuesday of this coming week. So I wanted to tune into this energy. It is the last full moon for this year, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the cards and I'm going to lay them out in like a circular spread, and I'm just going to pull the cards out of the circular position. Okay, so this is for the Gemini full moon. That's going to be occurring this coming week, okay? So if I'm wrong, possibly let me know, because I've gotten, like, I know that some parts of the world, of course, it'll be sooner than where I am in the world, so I've been getting the 12th and 13th. Some of them do say the 14th, okay? But full moons, usually the energies last a couple of days before. They start a couple of days before, and a couple of days after. The energy still lingers, okay? All right, so because this is the last full moon of the year, Gemini, representing the area of communication, ruling planet Mercury, this is Gemini's, as far as my knowledge, as far as what I'm getting, this full moon is about clearing out of negative thoughts. I believe that this whole year is about clearing and releasing, like we're ending a cycle. So with Gemini, it's all about communication, innovative thinking, higher knowledge and wisdom, from my understanding. So with that, I feel like a lot of things like will come up that need to be released. So thinking processes, if it hasn't happened already or it's not already occurring in your life, that's going to start picking up. Also, your ways of communication, things like the way that you express yourself or how you communicate may need to shift. It may need to change. It may not be effective. Your old ways of communicating and expressing yourself verbally or any form of communication, those old ways are shifting. And even not just within yourself, but as a planet. I feel like more now, communication is going to be far more vast, and it's like, I'm just going to say like futuristic. I don't really know like the proper word for it, but it's like telepathic communication is going to be picked up more, like more stronger. It might be other ways that we communicate. Like I'm getting, like sign language, but like our own language. It's like these certain things are going to start coming. So it's like we have to release our attachments to what we thought we knew, what we thought we understood, beliefs that we were stuck on, our perspectives. It's like all of that is coming up. So it's like those things are coming up that need to be released. So we might see things that might not be working for us, ways of communication that might not be working for us anymore, thought processes, beliefs, ideas that are just not working for us anymore as a collective and as for yourselves individually. Okay, so that's what I feel like this energy for the Gemini full moon represents. Okay, how it's going to affect the collective and everyone, of course, individually. So how is this full moon speaking to us? What is it communicating through us? Actually, what is it speaking through us? So I'm going to choose a card, and I trust that Spirit's going to guide me to pick the correct card. This one's been sticking out. So the way that it's communicating through us is the Two of Cups. Okay. What changes? Okay. What changes in the area of communication and our thoughts need to shift? Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so how can we utilize this full moon? How can we use this energy to our advantage? This one's sticking out. And this is the Queen of Swords. All right, and what thought processes and communication skills need to be released? What types of thought processes and ways of communication, rather, need to be released first and final? Okay, Five of Swords. Okay, and how can we tap into innovative ideas to help set intentions that will be of our highest good? So how can we tap into our innovative ideas or innovative ideas out there that's going to help us set intentions for our highest good? Have the Ten of Wands. Okay, so what lessons does this energy of the full moon, Mercury, and the divine desire to teach us as a collective? Okay, we have the Strength card. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to take my cards. Alrighty, so I've laid out the cards here in positions. All right, so the first card was the Two of Cups, which represents how is the full moon speaking through us? Okay, how is it communicating through us? And it's the Two of Cups. So how it's communicating through us is, it's like a balance, a harmony within ourselves. It's like we're speaking from our authenticity. So I'm getting that these energies, the feminine and masculine, represent the energy within you, your DNA. This is you, full and whole, coming together with yourself. So you're communicating from a place. It's like a start of something. Okay, this energy is a start of a relationship or a connection, a partnership. So for you, this is the beginning of your merging of your two energies and learning how to communicate from that place. So through your emotions, through your feelings, through your healing, it's like you're speaking from a place of healing, like you're healed, like you're balanced, you're it's like you're balanced within yourself. You're whole. It's like once you meet the other half of your soul, and I don't mean the typical soulmate ideologies or twin flame ideologies. That's not what this is. I'm getting more so that this is the other half of you, which is your masculine. So if you're feminine, you're tuning into that masculine essence of who you are. If you're a masculine energy, you're starting to tune into that feminine energy of who you are, which makes a whole being, a whole individual. Okay, so this energy, it's a twin energy. Okay, just like the Geminis represent twins, they represent two aspects of yourself, of your one self. So in essence, this energy is about you being your own twin, and that's the best I can put it, the best way that I can express it to you, how I'm getting it. But it's like you're communicating from a place of wholeness that you began to merge within yourself, like finally finding the balance within yourself. And it's like you're also able to communicate from a place of understanding, of love, and giving and sharing with others. So this is how the moon will be speaking through you. I hope that makes sense. It's the best way that I could pick that energy up. So what changes in the area of communication and your thought processes that need to shift? Okay. So you have the Ace of Pentacles. So the changes that need to shift, I'm getting, is something valuable. So I'm getting more so that Spirit is giving you the chance and the offer to shift the things that you thought were valuable. Okay, so this could be thought processes and ways that you express yourself and communicate yourself in the world. Question those a little bit and really think about, do they serve me? Are they really working for me? Okay, so if I believe that It's like if I believed in the past that I should have been living this lifestyle, or this is my divine purpose. I'm meant to be a writer, and because I write so well. Well, Spirit is questioning you to think outside the box. Like, what if this really isn't your divine purpose? What if your divine purpose is to become an artist, okay, in other forms, okay? I could become a designer. What if it's just different things that come up? It's like Spirit is giving you the opportunity to shift everything that you held as valuable, your thought, as far as your thinking, your beliefs, the way that you communicate in the world. If you're a person that believes that you have to be soft spoken and you have to be the peacemaker, what if you're meant to be the person that stands out in the crowd and is not afraid to speak with passion and call things that you see out? Okay, so it's like you have to think about things a little bit differently in your communication. It's like those things that you held as valuable and as truth, it's like you're being encouraged to kind of shift or look at those a little bit, those values a little bit more, and see just if they really are as valuable as we believe them to be. If that makes sense. So how can you utilize this full moon energy to work for you in your highest good? And you have the Queen of Swords, which is the air element, such as Gemini. So in ways that you can utilize this energy, I'm getting that you need to, this is about your thoughts. So it's like honor your beliefs, honor the way that you express yourself in the world, but also come to a place, it's like come to a mature um, perspective that possibly everything that you thought you knew will be no more, because this is a total shift in the universe. I feel like things are starting to shift. So everything that you held as true in the past 9 years and so forth, what if those things are outgrown? They're not serving me. So you have to kind of think about that a little bit. Like, how is this working for me? So utilize this energy to really go deep within your beliefs of who you are, what you thought you knew, anything that you've learned throughout the course of your life up until now. Because in some way you're going to find healing within that. Okay, I guarantee a lot of you are shifting your beliefs. You're shifting things that you thought you wanted, things that you thought you knew. How you express yourself in the world is shifting. Some of you are coming out of your shell. Some of you are learning to speak a little more from a softer place or a new place. It's like this stuff is shifting. Like these areas are shifting, which is a good thing. I think Gemini is a very important asset in the astrology. Um, so the processes, your thinking processes and your communication, ways of communication that need to be released. And you have the Five of Swords. So it's like conflicting beliefs. Beliefs that are out. They're outdated. There's some things that you're coming up against these processes and beliefs that are not working for you anymore. It's like they're not working for you. Like this belief that I had that this person was meant to be in my life, that this person is my bestest friend and we would always be friends forever. But now I see that this person really isn't of my highest good, but all I've known is loyalty, and loyalty is sticking it out to the end. But I know that this doesn't serve me. So how do I release this relationship, this connection? How do I release this belief that the sky can only be blue? It's like things that you've been stuck on, you've held as truth. All of that is being questioned to be released. Number 5, ironically, is a number of shifting and releasing something and a big major change. So it's like something that's not working for you is kind of like your ego, your lower self. Ego can be useful. So I'm going to say your unhealthy ego. Like you're coming against that. It's like you're battling it out. So it's like there's people leaving your life. There's things that are leaving your life. So it's like you need to release that belief system around certain things that you hold as valuable. It's like you have to release your thoughts, release some people, release some beliefs. Something needs to be released in the way that you communicate in the world. Something about that, it has to shift. Okay, so release anything that's no longer serving you and you know it. It's something that you don't feel good about anymore. It doesn't bring you joy or happiness. It brings you depression. It makes you question yourself, your self-worth. You're doubting yourself. You're holding yourself back. Those are the beliefs. If your belief is that this one person is my soulmate, or this job is the only job that's for me and I can't go anywhere else, but it's not working, you're miserable. The person makes you miserable. You're sad, you're depressed all the time. You're chasing after someone. It's a sign that whatever you believe to be true isn't true anymore. That's just how it is. The energy is ever shifting and ever evolving. Okay? All right. Next card is, how can you tap into innovative ideas right now in order to help you set intentions that will be of your highest good? So how can you tap into these innovative ideas? You have the 10 of Wands. So it's like you might have to really dive deep. I'm getting dig in deep to these energies. Like, make it an effort to really go deep. That's what I'm getting from this card. To go deep and really decipher everything. Like, allow yourself to be open to any truths. It's like there's so much out there for you. If you can tune into this energy and just allow it to help you flow, help you to understand, it's like your efforts don't have to be that hard anymore to try to figure things out. It's like this energy is here for you, because it's like I'm getting like the universe is throwing stuff at you. Like, here, look at this. Question this. Are you sure about this? Should you say that? Should you say this? Possibly. Will that work for you? It's like they're throwing this energy out to you for you to look at everything, like a blueprint of everything that you thought you knew and believed in. And I can only speak in this voice because maybe people will understand me better. Maybe people will trust me more. But if I speak like this, everyone's gonna criticize me or judge me or think away of me. It's like you have to question everything, every little thing that comes up that doesn't work. Okay, maybe this job doesn't work for me. I'm unhappy now. It's like, yes, I'm a great artist, but it's not working anymore. I don't feel happy. I don't feel happy doing these paintings. What if I want to become a fashion designer tomorrow? How bad could that be? It's like a major shift I'm getting. Okay, the last card represents the lessons that the energy of this full moon, Mercury, and the divine desires to teach us. And that's the Strength card. This, for me, represents being able to overcome the unhealthy ego, being able to tame it and discipline it. They're trying to teach you how to get in control of your ego. And I'm also getting infinity. So like, things are ever changing. They're ever moving. Things are infinite. There's infinite possibilities. There's infinite beliefs, and they're going to change. And I feel like that's the universe, the energy, that's dimension, or this new paradigm that we're moving into. It's like, of course, the universe is always evolving, but it's like this energy of anything goes. Nothing will ever be the same. And it's like, it's helping us to release and have faith and be just pure, just like this pure energy of light and of like multi-creators. We already are creators in our own right, but now that we know how possible and how powerful our intentions are and our creativity is, us as beings on this planet, it's like we know how important it is and how powerful it is with our creation, that we're not going to be stuck to any ideologies or old belief systems and ways of being. It's like, in order for the universe to thrive and to it's like I'm getting innovation from a lot of people. You guys have so much, these far out ideas and beliefs, and contribute, that you can contribute to the universe and to the collective, that's going to work for everyone. But it's like you have to let go of what you thought you knew, what you thought to be true. It's like you have to question everything, not be attached to anything. Also, it's like you be free. Because your ego wants to keep you in a comfort zone. It wants to move you like a robot, make sure you're in line, you're in place. So anything that you're heavily holding on to, like, I need this person, I need this religion, I need that. It's like you're having to push and shift out of that for a reason. There's so much. It's like this energy, this car, the way it's designed, but this looks like portals and dimensions, just like moving, circular motion, back and forth. And this woman, she's taming her ego, her lower ego, the unhealthy state of it. She's in control of it. She's disciplining it. And because this is the only major arcana in the card, and this is the lesson that this energy, the full moon, Mercury, and the divine wants to teach you, and even your higher selves want to teach you. This is what's going on. Like, it's helping you to tame that ego, get it and set it in place, and say, no, there's something happening here. There's changes happening. And I'm going to take hold of this, because as we move into the new year, this is a whole new game. It's like beginning. This is a new beginning. The ninth year is ending. This year represents completion, endings. Next year, it's like that essence of ending, but it's a new beginning. It's a new chapter. It's a game changer. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pull some angelic guidance cards to see if anything else wants to come out. What is the advice? Divine Spirit, guardians of the universe who are love, light, and justice, who want the highest good for all. What is the advice that you have for us for this full moon? What is the advice or guidance that you have for us? Okay, angel of support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. So you have the support of the divine. You have the support of your spiritual team, your higher self, and even those around you who serve as earth angels. They're here to help you and support you through this time. Because for some of you, this Gemini full moon might be very challenging. Because again, there's going to be stuff that comes up that's going to show you and help you. It's like it's going to encourage you to question everything. Some things might not be working. It'll prove to you that this isn't working for you anymore, and it's time to think about that, maybe release it. It's like a lot of epiphanies I'm getting to as well. A lot of you might be passionately speaking. You might be very emotional when you're expressing yourself. Much needed conversations might come up. You might have some things that are painful and hurtful being said to you, or you might say hurtful and painful things to someone else. So they understand. They're here to help you. They're here to hold your hand through this and walk through it. Just ask for their support. It's always there. You can always call on your guides. They're there at the snap of a finger. Your archangels, your ancestors. Call on them and ask your higher self to give you clarity and to help you understand this and study the lessons that are being laid out in front of you with this full moon. All right, you guys, this was your general guidance reading for the full moon in Gemini. I do hope that this will be beneficial for you and it helps you work through this full moon. And as always, you guys, I send you lots of love and lots of light, and I wish you the best. Take care.